What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about Damian Priest and Cody Rhodes, and more specifically, will Damian ruin Cody's story at WrestleMania? Let's talk about it. So as we know, Damian Priest is the current Money in the Bank holder and has been for a long time, and also Cody is set to go one-on-one with Roman Reigns, and it does seem likely that the American Nightmare will walk away victorious, especially after losing to the Tribal Chief last year, and the journey that he went on leading up to this point. And when it comes to the match itself, I don't see it being a wrestling classic like it was last year. If anything, I can see it being a Bloodline rules match where there's several interferences, Cody gets busted open, and it's a straight up war. And yes, I know there were interferences last year, but that was when the referee was taken out. Plus, you have to remember, this is WrestleMania 40, and it's probably one of the biggest WrestleManias of all time. Especially when you think about 10 years ago, WrestleMania 30. We had things like the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan finishing his story, taking down the Authority and becoming the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And we had the infamous match between Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker, in which the streak came to an end. My point is that WrestleMania 30 was a show we will never forget. It had incredible moments, and now, 10 years later, WrestleMania 40 seems to do the same thing. We've got brother versus brother in Jimmy Uso taking on Jey Uso, which will be the third time this has happened, with Bret versus Owen Hart at WrestleMania 10, and Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy at WrestleMania 25. And we have the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in history, in Gunther, going up against the underdog from the underground in Sami Zayn. And we have Cody Rhodes going up against the Tribal Chief in an electric rematch. And I could see it where Cody does defeat Roman Reigns, and he is finally the WWE Undisputed Champion. He's done it. He finished the story. But what if that story isn't meant to last for more than a few seconds? That story that he wanted to finish, how long is it really meant to last? Because I could see a scenario where Damian Priest cashes in his Money in the Bank contract and ruins the story. Because let's just say that Finn Balor and Damian Priest are still the undisputed tag team champions, and let's just say that Rhea Ripley defeats Becky Lynch and is still the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. And just imagine the Judgment Day at the end of WrestleMania 40, holding practically all the gold. Would that be a sight you would want to see? Because again, this is WrestleMania 40, and would it grab attention? Yes, but is it the right kind of attention? I don't know, but what I do know is, Damian Priest is soon to be the longest Money in the Bank holder of all time, which you could see as a good thing, because since he's had so many attempts to cash it in, when he finally does cash it in, it's going to feel like a massive deal. And what better way to make it feel like a massive deal than to cash it in on the biggest babyface in the company's history, on the biggest stage of them all. Now, if it were up to me, I would have Senior Money in the Bank cashing in on Gunther, just because then you can end the historic Intercontinental Championship reign. And not only that, but it will protect Gunther, and if he wanted to go after the World Heavyweight Championship, it wouldn't seem like such a bad thing, since he got cashed in on. Now, he could cash in on Seth Rollins, that is an option, and it would be kind of poetic, because as we know, Seth Rollins cashed in at WrestleMania 31 and stole Roman Reigns' opportunity. So for Damian Priest to do it to Seth Rollins, that would be kind of ironic. And when it comes to the member of the Judgment Day, what if he doesn't cash in after Cody finishes the story, but during the match itself? Then there's so many different things you could do. You could have Cody pin Damian to become the new champion, which protects Roman Reigns and could warrant a rematch. Or you could have Roman Reigns pin Damian Priest, which protects the American Nightmare, thus making the Tribal Chief's reign even longer, and definitely warranting a rematch between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, possibly at SummerSlam. But yeah, I just have this weird feeling that it isn't going to go how I think it's going to go, with Cody finishing the story, and we have a happily ever after. I just feel like it's something WWE is going to pull, but who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Cody does finish the story. The crowd is happy, I'm happy, you're happy, and then it all goes away. Your Money in the Bank winner Damian Priest cashes in and becomes the new WWE Universal Undisputed Champion. And at the end of WrestleMania 40, Cody lies there again, hopefully without that rubber chicken in the ring. And the Judgment Day celebrate as one of the biggest factions in WWE history. Maybe it will happen, or maybe it won't, but I want to know, do you think Damian Priest will cash in at WrestleMania 40? Or do you think Cody Rhodes will indeed finish the story? Let me know in the comments below, leave a like, subscribe, and more importantly, take care.